there. Welcome back to my channel. This is Sam Loves Books. It's been a minute. Sorry about the sun and sorry about the cats. That's my pre-video, what is the word? I don't know. Can't think of it. I thought today we would do just a fun little book haul. I went to Half Price Books for my birthday. No, in February. In February, I did like a little day with myself, and I took myself out on a nice date and went and bought some books. So I bought them all from Half Price Books, so I didn't pay full price for any of these. So I thought I would just go through the little stack of books that I got. Maybe I'll let you know what they're about if I know what they're about. And some of them I've already read. I just bought the physical book as well. And I do have my window open, so if you can hear some outside noises, sorry about that. And my cats are around, so stuff might be happening. Okay, so first off, first book is Schmutz. Okay, by Felicia Berliner. I think this is about an Orthodox Jewish girl, and that's all I know. That's literally all I know. But I love the cover. Love it. Okay. I then got The Dud Avocado by Elaine Dundee. I heard about this book from another YouTuber. Her name is Lauren Louise. She was reading this, I think, last summer at some point, and I just thought it looked like something I would be interested in, and I found it at Half Price Books. I also left all the price tags on here, so I guess you can know how much I spent. This one was only $3, and this one was $8.49. I know, a little expensive, but it's one of these nice penguin ones that I like. Is this a penguin? No. I don't know what these are called, but I love this style of book, and that's such a cute cover. Again, no clue what this is about. I then got Beloved by Toni Morrison. Everyone knows who that is. This was only $6.49. Again, don't know what this book is about. I think it does have some magical realism in it, if I recall hearing other people talk about it. I have read 2 books from Toni Morrison already. I've read The Bluest Eye and, 3. I've read The Bluest Eye, I've read Song of Solomon, and then I just read, I'm going to say it wrong, Resuscitataf. I'll put it up here so you know what I'm talking about. The super short book, I got that from my library. That one was really great. Then I got The Halloween Tree by Ray Bradbury. This was $3.49. I actually heard about this from another booktuber, and I tried to read it this Halloween, but I didn't have the book. I just had the audio, and the audio was kind of weird, and it was like a dramatic audio, but I just couldn't get into it. It was really hard to follow. And then I saw this at Half Price Books, and I just thought it was such a cute little copy. So maybe I'll try and read it again this Halloween. I got another one of those style of books that I said I liked. $8.49. This is a book I've literally never heard of. I just saw it and thought it was a classic, and I've been trying to read more classics this year. This is called Don't Look at Me Like That by Diana Athill. So I read a little bit of the blurb on the back. But it's like a coming of age novel, I do believe, and I always love those. So I got that. And then I got Stepford Wives by Ira Levin. This was $6.49. I have seen this movie, but I've never read the book. So I'm interested to see how they compare to each other. I didn't really like the movie. I'm not a huge Nicole Kidman fan, but, whatever. And then I got this beautiful copy of Jane Eyre by Charlotte Bronte for $6.99. I read Wuthering Heights this year, which I loved. So I want to try out the other Bronte sister, or one of the other Bronte sisters. I would also like to read something from Anne. But I thought this was a nice copy, and I was wanting to read it anyway, so I picked this up. Ooh, now we're getting to a book I've read before. Um, this is called I'm a Fan by Sheena Patel. It was $8.49. I loved this book. I think I read this book 2 years ago. This is one of those really good woman obsessed books. Um, this girl has this guy. I read this so long ago, so I don't even know if I'm going to tell this right. She has this guy. She's kind of on, off, not really, is she? But he also is with this other woman, and so she starts really following her on social media, and she just gets really obsessive about it. It's so good, and it just kind of called a few call outs in here that I was like, oh, rude. Okay, but it was really good. I do highly recommend this. Then I got a book called Geek Love by Katherine Dunn. This was $8.49. I got this because Frankie from Frankie Shelves, not sure, one of the two, their channel, they talked about this, raved about it, and I just thought, again, I think it's like weird lit, and I love just kind of really out there weird stories, so I'm interested to see what this is about. I don't really know a lot. I kind of once Frankie said it was good, I kind of stopped listening to the review because I didn't want any spoilers. So and then I got Ghosted by Dolly Alderton. This was $8.99. It was kind of expensive, but it feels really nice. It's like matte kind of feeling. You know what? I realized I haven't smelled any of these books. Oh, this is a good one. Yeah, that's a good one. All I know about this is about a woman who gets ghosted. And if I don't know about that, I don't know what I know about. So let's see. I haven't read any Dolly Alderton yet, so I'm interested to give this one a go. And then I got Migrations by Charlotte McConaughey. This was $7.99. Again, I'm so sorry about the sun, but this is where I have to film, so I'm sorry. There is sun in the Midwest today. I picked this up because I read Wild Dark Shore, and I thought that was pretty good. I ended up giving it 4 stars, and I think this came prior to that, so I wanted to read this, and I want to read the other book by her, Once There Were Wolves, or Once We Were Wolves, something about wolves. But she's just a really great author. I think she also talks about climate and things like that, so that would be interesting. So I picked it up because I saw it there. I got another one of those books that I have no idea what's it about, but I just love the way they look. This is called A Private Affair by Beppe Benoglio. Probably really messed that up. This is $6.99. It's a translated work. I think it's an Italian author. I could be wrong, but I feel like it's an Italian author. So interested to just read more of these classic type books. I don't know a lot about them, and I've been really into classics, so let's do it. Then I got The 13th Tale by Diane Setterfield. This was $7.49, and there's actually a sticker on the back for Borders, and it sold at Borders for $15. So how about that? I heard about this from another YouTuber again, Kaylee. I think her name was Kaylee. I'm so sorry. But this sounded really good. It sounded like something kind of up my alley. So I wanted to give it a try. So 13th Tale. And this last one I've already read, but I wanted the book to have in case I want to read it again. And that's If We Were Villains by ML Rio. This was $8.99. Sorry, I heard something outside. I read this book because I heard that if you like The Secret History, you would like this. And The Secret History is probably one of my favorite books of all time. I love that book. I think about it all the time. The atmosphere in that book is unmatched. So I wanted to read this because this is dark academia vibes as well. I did like this wasn't as good as Secret History to me. The Shakespeare stuff, eh, I don't know, it kind of threw me off. But Secret History has a ton of that stuff and I still loved it. So I don't know. I think I just wasn't as into this one. I don't know how else to put it. I just wasn't as into this as Secret History, but I know other people that they prefer this over Secret History. So that is why you really cannot trust anyone. You know, you can't trust anyone. So yeah, that's the last one. Oh my gosh! Should I pick them all up? Let's see. Let's see. Ooh, thumbnail. Yeah, so that's all the books that I got. Please, if any of these you have read, and it's one that I have not read, which is all of them except two. Let me know what it's like. Tell me something about it. Are they good? Should I read it? Did I make a bad purchase? Do I need to return this? Should I have buyer's guilt? I don't know. So this is what I got, and let's do a quick what I'm reading right now. So I'm reading right now 3 books. I usually am always reading 3 things at a time. I'm usually have an audio, a physical, and a Kindle book usually. So currently I'm listening to Swift and Saddled by Lila Sage. That's a little cowboy romance. The weather's getting nice, so I get into my romance era when the weather gets nice, and I really like that Rebel Blue Ranch series. I don't care what anyone says. I like it. And I'm reading, I literally just started, I'm like 4 pages in, to East of Eden by John Steinbeck. Me and my friend are doing a read one classic a month together. So we read Wuthering Heights, we read Rebecca, and we accidentally took 2 months to read Rebecca. So we only read 2 so far, and then this is supposed to be our April read, East of Eden by John Steinbeck. I'm super interested in this one. And then on my Kindle, I am reading The Merge by Grace Walker. I don't know if you can see that, but that's what I'm reading on my Kindle. I'm liking this. This one's a little slow right now. It's not like, I think I was in the mood for a thriller. So I don't know why I picked this up because this is not a thriller, but I'm still going to read it. I do like the concept of it. I think it's super interesting. So we'll see. Let me know what kind of videos you want to see. What are you most interested in? Because I'm not sure what my next video is going to be. And hopefully it will not be this long before I make another one. So anyways, thank you so much for watching. Please leave a comment. Again, if you read any of these books, tell me what your thoughts are. Tell me any thought you have. Tell me how your day was. That'd be awesome. Or leave a little kitty cat emoji. That would be fun. And yeah, like the video, subscribe if you want to subscribe. I'm trying to post more. I promise I'm going to do my best. Anyways, thanks for being here. Bye.